sign reading for all of my fire signs. With all these lives, hopefully I'm able to do them back to back. This is just going over the zodiac signs. First, we're going to start with Aries. Thank you, Goon. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you, Ancestors. Thank you, Sarabanda. Thank you, Risha. Thank you, Yeshua. Thank you, Oladumare. Thank you, Olarun. Thank you, Olafi. What is in the cards for Aries? What is in the cards for Aries? Just know that in these readings, I'm not keeping up. What is in the cards for Aries? 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 Damn, they gave me a whole damn book. I hate these damn books. What's in the cards for Aries? What is in the cards for Aries? What is in the cards for Aries, Spirit? What is in the cards for Aries? What is in the cards for Aries? What is in the cards for Aries, Spirit? What is in the cards for Aries? I'm sorry, I just got done smoking for the ancestors and stuff. My body is. Oof. All right, so Aries, it looked like we talking about a relationship. I don't know why I'm keep getting these love readings, but I'm trying to even break it down to the zodiac signs, and it seemed like I'm still getting love readings. So Aries, your overall energy is the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody that you were connected with is thinking about long-term view. This is someone that's really regretting a decision that they made, especially with it being paired with the Page of Cups. This is someone that is getting ready to come back in, that they want to offer their cup of love. And the main reason that they want to offer their cup of love is because a tower moment has happened in this person's life. There's some type of abrupt change that has happened. This could be the person going to jail, the person going through a breakup. The tower moment is all types of things. And typically when the tower moment come out, especially with the judgment card out here and the justice card out here, Aries, this is you praying. You prayed for this person to realize what they were doing to you. You prayed that this person would come back and see you for who you truly are. And clearly your prayers have been answered with all of the cards on the board. And so this person is now, they're contemplating, they're thinking of what their long-term view is going to be. They're thinking of that. This is not that short term of thinking in the now. They're thinking in the future of what, life is going to be. Is this really love of what it is that they're experiencing now? And this person is now ready to give a cup of love. And it's all because a tower moment has come. This is someone that's going through some stuff right now. And now they're realizing that their hope, their salvation, their security is within you. You have in the crossing energy, you have the judgment card. The judgment card is all about an awakening. This is someone that's awakening right now. This is someone that's realizing what it is that they want. And you have it paired, the clarifier, with the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is a wish fulfilled. So this is a prayer that has been answered. This is you praying, or maybe the other person praying, saying, how do I bring this back? And it's so funny, I'm going to go in the direction that spirit want me to go, because typically I would go all four and then do the card at the bottom of the deck. But the card at the bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords just fell off so that I can see the Temperance card, which was right under it, which is rebalancing things. So this person, the Tower card that's happening in this person's life, this person is getting ready to go through a huge breakup. This could be a breakup that is going to, with the Tower card here, this could be a breakup that's going to be extreme. This is going to be, maybe they're going to go back and forward on social media, maybe, cops might be called and things like that. But it's all so that this connection can be rebalanced. This connection is coming back together. This is something that is blessed by the universe, because you have so many major arcanas, and your major arcanas is outside of your control. And so this person is getting an awakening, according to the prayer that you prayed, whatever it is that you manifest. Let's look at the crowning energy. This crowning energy, this person is defeated as fuck. Now, this is complete defeated. This person is fighting on two levels. They're fighting on the physical, on the mental level, which is the swords, and they're fighting on the spiritual level. Both the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands, they both talks about fights, arguments, strife, and this person is fighting in the mental as well as the spiritual, that, the relationship that they're in now is draining the shit out of them. This is an argument every single day. This is a fight every single day. This is them getting into it. Let me go through your phone. Let me sniff your dick. That's the energy of what this is. This is a very chaotic energy. This person is in a very chaotic state. And that is why the Tower card is present. This is some fucking shit. I would have been left that relationship. And then you have it paired with the Four of Cups. This person is depressed as shit. My God, this person is depressed as shit. And I would be depressed too with all of this fighting and with all of this chaos. And when you look at the Four of Cups, there's two cards being represented. You have the Three of Cups and you have the Ace of Cups, because there's a cup that's being given by the clouds. The Three of Cups in here, even though it's upright, this person is still depressed under a tree, sad. So this lets me know that even though the Three of Cups, which represent celebration, these are empty cups. Even though they're upright, they're empty cups. It's not giving this person what they need in order to refresh themselves, in order to replenish themselves. That even though they're in a current relationship, this is somebody that's in a current relationship just for the sake of not being alone. And now the universe is telling them, are you tired of this? Take the cup that I'm giving you. And then this person is paired with the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is an absolute loss. This person is feeling out of it. And so this person is going through some shit. They're really in a karmic situation. You have the Wheel of Fortune here. With the Wheel of Fortune, it talks about the tides turning, and you have it paired with the Justice card. The wheels is turning towards justice. That this person is going to end up coming back to you saying, baby, I'm sorry. Baby, I'm sorry. I should have never did this, because they left the connection and now they're in a karmic connection. And notice how you have the Five of Pentacles here, that this person is going through an absolute loss. But now here in the challenge position, this person is getting mental clarity with the Ace of Swords. Aces are gifts from the universe. And the mental clarity that they're getting is where their security really lies. Their security doesn't lie with the person that they're with now. You have the King of Pentacles here, which the King of Pentacles is secure. This is someone that is safe, that got their shit together. And so the person that could have left out, because the King of Pentacles here, this is a female that stepped away from a relationship. And with the King of Pentacles here, this could be a gay relationship where this could be a man that stepped out that's going back to another man. Because the person that's being seen here, the only person that's being seen here in a positive light is the King of Pentacles. So whoever this reading is for a King of Pentacles. That's an Aries. This is someone that's secure, that's stable, that have their shit together, that's in their career. You have the Three of Pentacles now, and the Three of Pentacles is all about working together, collaborating together. So this is someone that want to come back and collaborate with the King of Pentacles. And you have the Six of Swords, that this person is leaving their current connection and they're coming back to you wanting the Ten of Cups. And so a sign of who I could be possibly talking to, Spirit was telling me earlier, but how did I put that together again? Oh, that's where it is. I'm looking at the Four of Cups. The confirmation of who this could be talking to, you have been seeing 333, because you've been seeing the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is being represented as this person is going through a breakup. You have the Three of Cups, even though it's being seen in the Four of Cups, that this person is in a connection that's not serving their highest good and that's not giving them what they want. And you have the Three of Pentacles, that this person is ready to collaborate with you once again. So whoever this message is for, you have been seeing 333. All right. Thank you, Goon. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you, Ancestors. What is in the cards for Sagittarius? 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 Oh, Sagittarius got the King of Pentacles. Is Aries with a Sagittarius? Let's see where this is about to go. Sagittarius. What is in the cards for Sagittarius? What is in the cards for Sagittarius? Alright, offering a cup of love. Travel. What is in the cards for Sagittarius? What is in the cards for Sagittarius? Once again, the Nine of Cups in the same position. What is in the cards for Sagittarius? What is in the cards for Sagittarius? The Fool card. Somebody is being reckless. What is in the cards for Sagittarius? What is in the cards for Sagittarius? Yeah, Sagittarius might be connected to Aries. Sagittarius might be connected to Aries. It's like, goddamn. These cards are very similar cards. What is in the cards for Sagittarius? And it's given a similar story. What is in the cards for Sagittarius? What is in the cards for Sagittarius? What is in the cards for Sagittarius? This person is going through an illusion. What is in the cards for Sagittarius? What is in the cards for Sagittarius? What is in the cards for Sagittarius? What's in the cards for Sagittarius? What is in the cards for Sagittarius, Spirit? What is in the cards for Sagittarius? What is in the cards for Sagittarius? The Queen of Wands. then, damn, you have the exact same card at the bottom of the deck as Aries. Okay, so there's a possibility, Aries and Sagittarius, that this reading is connected because it's giving the same story but a little different. So Aries and Sagittarius could be connected. Aries is saying that, hey, somebody is getting ready to come in, somebody that fumbled, and now it looked like the person that fumbled is a Sagittarius. So one of the main cards in the Aries reading, which is just done, was the King of Pentacles, and the Aries was seen as the King of Pentacles. And so, that's the first card that came out as the overall energy is the King of Pentacles. That Sagittarius, you're thinking about somebody. You're truly thinking about somebody. You're thinking about somebody that, man, how do I want to say this? Honestly, take the energy how it is. You can reverse it if you want. Don't come after me. I'm just reading the cards. But Sagittarius, it looked like you were in the wrong in a relationship. That's what the cards are showing. If it's not you, reverse it. I don't care how you reverse it, but it's showing that, there's a possibility, Sagittarius, you could have been wrong in a relationship. You have the King of Pentacles, that this is the person that's on your mind. This is consuming your overall energy. Your clarifiers, you have the Four of Wands, that you want to go back home. That, this is a Sag that want to go back home. And you have it paired with the King of Wands, that's you being represented as the King of Wands. When the King of Wands is being seen in a negative light, I'm not trying to talk about you, Sag. I'm just saying what's in the cards. Don't come after me. The King of Wands is a hoe. This is somebody that could have been a player. And, the King of Wands is attractive. This is somebody with body, with face, with ass, with dick and chest and everything else that you can imagine. And this is someone, typically when it comes to the King of Wands, sometimes when they're immature in their energy, they don't know how to handle that level of attractiveness. That, when you have multiple people attracted to you, especially if you didn't have that your whole life, sometimes you typically don't know how to tell people no, and you don't know how to keep yourself out of situations of creating a third party situation, especially with these hoes online. Because some of these people will go on your profile and see that you are in a committed relationship or see that you're in a marriage, and they will still offer you things like, nigga, go ahead and come get this. I'm not going to tell nobody. But they'll always leave that in their back pocket for in case they need to pull it out later. So that when you act up, they can say, well, you know what? I'm going to tell your wife, I'm going to tell your husband what we've been doing. And so the King of Wands, which is, Sagittarius energy as well. This is fire energy. This is someone that can be a little promiscuous, that, didn't know how to say no to offers, not knowing how to, ignore DMs and keep it moving because you're in a committed relationship. But now you're in a position that you're ready to come back home, and it's saying that you're going to rush in with the Knight of Wands being here, that you're going to rush back into this King of Pentacles. Once again, it doesn't necessarily have to, because the energies can be reversed. This could be talking about a gay relationship because you have both the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands here. So this is a Sagittarius that could have been dealing with a male that is being represented as the King of Pentacles. And now you want to rush back in because you know that this person is the sun. You know that this person is your everything. You know that this person is your happiness. So I'm telling you, this is connected. I would not be surprised if there's a Sagittarius that is dating an Aries, and this is your situation unfolding, because this is just, it's too familiar. It's too connected to the last reading. You have an crossing energy. You have the Knight of Cups now. That this is someone that's want to rush in and give a cup of love. I think it's a little bit better than the Knight of Wands because the Knight of Wands is coming in with a lot of passion and fire, but sometimes the Knight of Wands can be very spontaneous, very impulsive. But you're coming in this fiery energy, which fiery energy is very sexual energy. So this is someone, this is a Sag that's wanting to come in and fuck as well. I mean, just putting it out there. Wands can represent the male part just as well as it represents magic. And so this is someone that's coming in hot. And when I say hot, this is someone that's coming in hot and just horny and bothered. This is someone that is like ready to lay it down. But my thing is, I think that this is someone that they think that love is sex. That, this is a Sagittarius that you think that, well, as long as I can go in and have sex with them, that everything is going to go back to normal. But sex is not really what you need in a relationship. What you need is intimacy. And so you need something stronger in order to seal this bond. Sex can be good because they like, yeah, I miss that ass, I miss that dick. But at the end of the day is they need to miss you. They need to miss the essence of who you are. And so if the plan is to just go in and give this King of Pentacles sex, you can get sex from anybody, but you can't get intimacy from everybody. So I do like that the Knight of Cups is here as well, because this is coming in on the emotional side too, which is what you're going to need. You have triple confirmation of travel because you have the World card here now, which talks about travel and a completion to a cycle, which is really good because you have the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and now the World card, which all talks about travel, that you're getting ready to move and go to this person that you want to be with. But Sag, like, have you grown? Have you grown in this disconnection? Have you grown in this silence with this person? Because you have the Seven of Swords here. The Seven of Swords is still being a liar. You're still a manipulator. You're still deceptive. You're still tricking people. And so this is the Seven of Swords is very deceptive energy. If you go back in being deceptive, you're going to get your ass kicked right back out. Or it could be a withholding of the truth. Because I see here that your mind is about returning back to home, that this person is your happiness, and that you want to come in and have sex. But it's like, are we going to avoid the elephant in the room? Are we not going to talk about what happened? Because that's what the Seven of Swords is. The Seven of Swords is just, let me tiptoe back in and let me just, here you go, my clothes off. But it's like, are we going to talk about what happened so that this thing don't keep going into the same cycle over and over? Yes, you're sexy. Yes, you're good looking. Yes, you probably have the best sex that this person has ever had. But at the end of the day, are you going to give this person more to fulfill them, to fulfill this connection? That's the thing that you got to ask yourself, Sag. Are you going to bring more to the table this time around than some dick and ass that you can get from anybody? You have the Nine of Cups here, that this is your wish fulfillment. Then act like it. This is your wish fulfillment. This is what you have been praying for. This is what you see as happiness. This is what you see as home. Then act like it and bring more than just dick to the table. Bring more than just the booty hole that everybody has had. Bring a little bit more to this connection. You see this person in such a deep emotional state. You need to learn how to reflect that within your actions. And it's more than just sex. You have the crowning energy. You have the Fool card in the reverse, which talks about being reckless. I'm just going to say a gay relationship because that's all I see. All I see is a King of Pentacles and a King of Wands. You can reverse it if you want. Maybe it could be a Queen of Pentacles and a Queen of Wands. Maybe it's a lesbian relationship. I don't know. But with the Fool card in reverse, this is somebody being very reckless. In a gay relationship, this is somebody that's constantly getting on Grindr, constantly getting on Jack'd, constantly getting on social media, constantly getting on Snapchat, and just flirting with everybody you can. Because the King of Wands, when they are seen in a negative light, this is somebody that's a hoe. This is somebody that's very attractive and don't know how to put boundaries in place. Not trying to talk about you or bring you down, but if you're trying to settle down, you can't have the best of both worlds. You can't say that, oh, I want somebody committed. I want somebody to be loyal to me. But at the end of the day, I'm just going to step out whenever I want. And that's the case. Find you somebody that agree with polygamy or polyamory. Don't get somebody that's going to be monogamy and your behaviors is hurting and damaging the other person. Which is somebody that is very secure because they're being seen as the King of Pentacles. All I can say is what's in the cards. You have the Five of Wands. Five of Wands talks about fights. And it fights on the spiritual side. Wands is all about spiritual. Wands is sexual energy too. Now keep that in mind. Because I don't see any other spiritual battles around here. All I see is a dick that's not tamed. So the Five of Wands could be you slinging that shit around everywhere. Anybody that want it can get it. Messing around with multiple people. Playing multiple people. Jumping from person to person. Whether it's sex for money or whatever it is. This is an untamed hoe. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to talk about you, Sag. But this is a untamed hoe. And that's one of the reasons why the Tower card is here now. The Tower card is about to shake your whole entire world. That this could be someone that you walk into a bar and everybody is talking about you because you laid with everybody in that bar. And that is the Tower card that is your wake-up call. Where it's like, keep your fucking shit in your pants. Be with selective people. Tower card. This could be someone blasting you on social media where they like, oh, this nigga came to my house, laid it down, and he burned me. And now everybody is chiming in. I slept with him too. He was at my house at 4. Other people, he was at my house at 5. He was at my house at 6. He was at my house at 10. When a Tower card come out, it's huge. It's big. And it's something that you can't control. This is going to happen whether you want it to or not. And it's all because you're being extremely reckless right now. I forgot they said my battery was low. I was like, I got to hurry up and get to the last fire sign. You have in a challenge position. You have the Seven of Cups, which talks about illusions. This is someone that's in an illusion. That you don't know what you want to an extent that you know you want to settle down and be with somebody, but at the end of the day, it's just like this is somebody with many options. This is somebody with many options, and then you have the clarifier as the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is seductive. This is someone that's very seductive. This is someone that has no problem with finding someone to lay with. This is someone, baby, you don't even have to get on Jack and Grinder. All you got to do is walk down the street and you pulling people. You probably got a nice fat ass bubble butt, a nice package up front, some nice big titties or something. It's something that's it's very sexually appealing when it comes to you that people are attracted to. And I think one of the things that you're going to run into, especially with the Five of Wands here, is that you're going to realize the big difference between someone wanting to just fuck you and someone actually wanting you. The flex is not when people just want to get up in that ass and get up and get the dick. Because once they get it, it's over with. They like, okay, I had Chad. Like, nigga, I already had you. That's all I wanted. All I wanted was that one night stand. You can go. Like, you're not the person I want to settle down with. You were just the person that I had a fantasy about, and I wanted to explore that fantasy. There's a big difference between somebody wanting you for sex and somebody truly wanting you. And see, what you want is for somebody to want you. But your actions is showing that you're down for anything that tell you hi. Sagittarius, you could be connected to Aries in a huge way. That relationship, card at the bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords, which is the exact same card at the bottom of the deck for Aries. And it talks about a breakup getting ready to happen. And so you could be going through a breakup of all of these multiple people that you're messing around with and going back to the King of Pentacles, which to me is being represented as Aries. The last fire sign, and I'm going to end this live, and then I'll probably do water. I'll let my phone charge for a little bit and do water signs. It's Leo. What is in the cards for Leo? What is in the cards for Leo? Leo, we're starting off with the Ace of Cups. Let's hope that it stay positive. Oh yeah, Leo. Come on, Leo, come through. Come through, Leo. Leos, you about to have something good. You about to have a good shift in your life. What is in the cards for Leo? Damn, I wish I could be a little bit more disciplined on charging this damn phone. Every time I come in the house, I'm always just throwing that shit around. I don't want to be on my phone, and so I don't be charging that shit. We had the King of Pentacles that popped out again, but I don't think this is the same as Aries. I think that this is something different. We have the Nine of Wands. Things are about to be rebalanced in your life. What are we doing? What are we doing, Leo? Why do you have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? It talks about a mischance, a lack of foresight. Love could be coming in and maybe you don't want it. Or are you dealing with some shit? Because even with this, you're being very resilient to this. Ooh, everybody got some issues, boy. God damn. What is the challenge position for Leo? What is the challenge position for Leo? What is my submissive lions? What are they going through now? What is in the cards for Leo? What is my submissive lions going through? What is in the cards for Leo. Achieving peace. I don't know. Maybe, yeah. I think you're gonna miss out on this opportunity because it's like in a way you want it, but then in a way you don't want it. What is in the cards for Leo? Yeah, this is completely different. This reading is completely different. Y'all took a whole nother different approach. Y'all said, let's break up from this shit with Aries and Sagittarius. Let me give you something new to talk about. And definitely got it. Ooh. Okay, you wanted to pop out. And we got the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which is still something coming in. So Leo, I think Leo, you got to ask yourself, do you want love? And it's okay to say no. It's okay to say, you know what, Rashad, that's just not on my agenda right now. I've been burned too many times. I'm still working on stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because it looked like, this is a Leo that's missing out on opportunities, but the blessings are here. The blessings is here, but you're missing out on opportunities. And so you start off with the Ace of Cups, which aces are gifts from the universe. It's saying that, look, love is here, love is present. So the energy of love is here in your life. All you got to do is now get on that frequency with it so that you can grab it. But not trying to jump all over the board and confuse you. But at the end of the day, as much as you have a gift that's present, you have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, which talks about not receiving a gift, that you missed out on the opportunity. So let's get into this to see why these are contradicting each other. That you have a gift here, but then you just like, where the gift at? I don't see it. Well, nigga, you missed out on it. So let's get into this. So we start off with the Ace of Cups, which is saying that love is trying to come into your life. Let me rephrase that. It's not saying that love is trying to come into your life. It's saying that love is present. Love is here. You have love here. All you got to do is grab the fucking cup that is being handed to you. And not trying to get sidetracked, but this is something that Spirit just put in my head, so I'm going to say it before I forget it. This energy reminds me of when I was in my 20s. I remember that I was keep praying for love, asking for love to come in, but I was unhealed from previous relationships of what have already happened. And so what I was doing back then is technically what I'm doing now. All I would do would go to work. I would come home, be there for the kids and stuff like that. I had no social life. I wouldn't talk to anybody online. I wouldn't go out to the clubs or anything like that. That I limited myself. That as much as I told love to come in, the only way that it would have came in is if it would have came directly to my house or if I would have met somebody at work. And I'm the director of HR. I'm not dating nobody at work. When you are in HR, that's one of the worst things you can do. I don't care how fine somebody is. I don't care how attractive they are. I cannot be with somebody at work because it posed too much of a risk. If things was to go sideways, it's so easy for somebody to say sexual harassment and all of that other stuff. It's just not good for HR professionals to date people at work. Unless you're dating somebody in your department, and my department is normally always filled with females. So Spirit is saying, and I remember in my 20s, Spirit was keep telling me like, go out tonight, go here, and every single time I would be like, no, don't feel like it. Don't feel like getting dressed up. Don't feel like going out. I'm in my 20s acting like I'm 60. And when I finally went out, I met the person that was there the entire time. Every weekend they were going there to have a good time. And Spirit was urging me every time to go there and meet this person. And so if I would have listened to that voice the first time, I could have been in this relationship. But I ignored that voice and I fought against it. And it was because of that, love was here and present, but it was waiting on me. And that's what this reading is about, where love is not far away from you. Love is present and in your life, but you're ignoring it or you're pushing it away. And so you have the Ace of Cups here that's saying a gift has been given from the universe to give you love. Whether this is a prayer, whether Spirit is just saying, look, man should not be alone. I see how sad and depressed you are. Take this cup of love. Allow somebody to love you. Know that you are worthy of love. But you have the Judgment card here, which is saying you're going through an awakening. That this could be someone that don't, as much as you want love, that you're questioning love, that you're burnt out on love, that this is someone that is just like, Rashad, you don't understand the shit that I've been through, that I'm not trying to give another guy or girl another chance in order to break my heart. And that's what the Judgment card is here. It's to awaken you. It's to recharge you. It's to replenish you. Because when you look at the Judgment card, it's people that is rising from their grave, that is listening to the sound of the trumpet that the angel is blowing. And they are like, I'm here. I'm ready to receive. Give me the download. Give me the message. And that's what Spirit is trying to do. Spirit is trying to wake you up. It's like this is someone that is like emotionally dead, emotionally scarred. And Spirit is like, wake the fuck up. Get these goddamn chains off of you. And know that you are worthy of love. Just because somebody burned you in the past, just because somebody mistreated you in the past, it doesn't mean that this is going to be every fucking relationship that you get into. And so love is here, but now it's a process to wake you the fuck up. You have the Ace of Swords here, which talks about mental clarity. This is another gift from the universe. That God is trying to give you mental clarity of letting you know that this could be someone that every time you talk to people, they're like, well, everybody is not Robert. Everybody is not Stephen. Everybody is not Jonathan. Let it go and heal. You have the Ten of Pentacles here, which talks about safety and security. And Ten of Pentacles is also family as well. Ten of Pentacles is another strong love card. Even though it is Pentacles, is a very strong love card because the Ten of Cups is emotional. The Ten of Pentacles is the physical, what you can touch, what you can feel. And so the Ten of Pentacles could be saying a physical person is actually here in your life. And you have the Page of Cups that they're trying to offer you a page. They're trying to offer you a cup. But with the Judgment card here, you don't see this person. There's somebody in your life, Leo, that's trying to get your attention, but you don't see them because you're too busy in your head and you're too busy thinking about the pain and stuff that you have already been through. But this person is here in your life. They're present. This could be somebody that you put in a friend zone. This could be a coworker that you just put into the friend zone or something. But this person is here. This is not a gift that is coming. This is a gift that has arrived. It is on your porch, and you are looking at it and saying, maybe this is the neighbor package, but it has your name on it. It has your address. How can it be for somebody else? You have the Seven of Cups. You're under an illusion. You're under an illusion. You don't see this. There's somebody in your life that you're not seeing, and this person is being represented as the King of Pentacles, that this is somebody that's secure and somebody that can bring you happiness, but you're not looking at this person because the clarifier is the Nine of Wands. You're too busy being resistant to this connection. You're too busy being resistant to this, that you're not letting this love in. You have the Temperance card as the crowning energy. The Temperance card is all about rebalancing you, rebalancing the situation, but you have it paired with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, which talks about you missing opportunities. You have the Five of Wands, the Five of Cups in reverse, which talks about recovery. That you're in this state of recovering and trying to achieve peace. And the High Priestess, as the clarifier, is trying to get you out of this so that you can see the cup that is in front of you. Even the card at the bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles is all about offering you a physical gift. So Leo, what is in front of you? You have someone that is trying to give you a physical gift. You have the Page of Cups. You have someone that's trying to take you out on a date. You have the Ace of Cups, someone that is trying to give you love. But as much as you have these things in your life, you're still trying to process all of the things that has happened, and you're so much in your head that you're missing the blessing that is in your life. You're missing this potential person that can give you happiness because you're too busy being resistant to this energy. Leo, love is here. Love is here for you. But it's up to you if you're going to accept this love or not. And remember, what's for you is going to be for you. But at the end of the day, opportunities don't wait forever. When a door is open, it don't stay open forever. It only stay open for a specific amount of time. Make sure that you're not missing out on these blessings and grab the thing that you really want. Hey, take your time. Take your time to heal, because the worst thing you can do is jump into a connection and you are not healed. But at the end of the day, it's telling you that a secure love is already in your life. The only thing you need to do is open your eyes and take this gift that the universe is giving you. All right, y'all, that's it for the fire signs. That was Aries, that was Sagittarius, and that was Leo.